Yo, everybody, we are back here again today for another exciting video back in Hogwarts Legacy. Like I said at the end of the last one,
I
we're going to
was
start off
hoping to
this
see you.
episode by finally getting back together with Professor Fig. I'm going to show him what we discovered in
You're
that
back.
map chamber.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor, so much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
Wow, we're bad
He
at
was a
recounting
student here
stories.
long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Yeah, let's not forget the book this time. If we do, Rackham's not going to be impressed with us. Alright.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Here we go.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Well, that little pedestal right there looks to be as good a spot as any to place that book. Yep.
This looks promising.
Here we go.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
What is happening now?
If only you were here to see this.
Yeah, he's really doing all this for his wife, right?
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability.
That we do.
The potential and power of which will unlock, should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
For
You
the
and your
most
friend
part.
Charles spoke of the Portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
We've got
I'm
nothing but
afraid we
time.
don't have the luxury of time.
Oh, never mind.
We have waited
no time.
this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then,
course.
in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
All right. Where is our first trial going to be located?
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Sure.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll
Sounds
find you
good.
at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Well, as long as Sebastian and Natty don't ask me, nobody's gonna know. But if they ask me, well, all bets are off.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Alrighty, so we have a new assignment for Professor Garlic. Grow and harvest fluxweed and acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. That doesn't seem like it'll be too hard. Meet Professor Fig at the tower. Alright. So, first thing I'm gonna do, or that I think we should do here, where is this tower? All the way up in the middle of nowhere, San Bakar's tower. So what we're going to do before we go there is not place a waypoint on Hogsmeade. We are going to head up. Where do we want to go? We should go to Dogweed and Deathcap and to the Magic Neep. We'll go and we'll get some Fluxweed to make, and we'll also grab the 3 combat plants, I guess, which I believe...
It's time you learned, Iglesias, the freezing spell.
Another new
It is
spell,
an efficient
man.
way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Alright, so we'll have to make sure that we're not missing anything for those tasks either. Is there anything that I can buy while I'm here? Pop balloons over Hogsmeade Station, pop balloons around the Quidditch pitch. Okay. So that's something we can do
Welcome.
just
Come
while
on in.
flying around.
Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes.
Alrighty, so we got some...
Now, you let me know if there's
Fluxweed.
anything else I can help you with.
Let's just grab all the possible seed packets we can get. I mean, we've got a good amount of money right now. Nutrient-rich compost that can be added to plants to increase their yield. Grab a couple fertilizer as well. Does he have mallow sweet? Yes.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help
There.
you with.
That took a bit of a
Don't
hit
keep a stacked shelf.
on our money there, but it'll give us everything we need to complete our assignments, to do any more Merlin trials we may find, and this, that, and the other that we may have to do here in the near future. because I've been doing the Merlin trials off camera, and I'm already out of Mallow Sweet. Those were actually, now they're the only 2 Mallow Sweet in my inventory. I believe this is Dogweed and Deathcap. We haven't really been here too much.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, if it wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
All right.
What do you have for sale?
So we need the 3 combat
Let's
plants.
say we show you some of what's available.
Ooh, their seeds are expensive. For now, we're just gonna buy the plants themselves. I mean, I'm pretty sure we still have
when a young one makes a wise
some
purchase.
Chinese chomping cabbage,
Don't go far.
but
Doors always
just to be
open.
safe.
You be sure to stop by soon.
I figure we grab these now because obviously we are gonna be heading to our first trial here shortly. So we're gonna want to make sure that we're ready for that. We're just gonna run off into the distance here until we reach a flying zone, and let's get up in our broom. Let's hit these. I believe these are the balloons that she's talking about, that she wants us to hit. There's a Merlin trial down there too. So I don't know if these balloons are the ones that count. I already have completely forgotten. I know there were some of them were supposed to be around the Quidditch pitch. Others were obviously going to be in other locations. I see 2 side quests down there. That'll be good to know. All of these little hamlets and locations all have their own field pages and side quests. And we'll kind of do how we have been doing. The more interesting side quests we'll do on camera. The more like fetch quests and keep me busy type of quests I'll just do off camera, so as not to have you guys bored for life. And the field guide pages and stuff, I do most of that off camera. But as always, as I always say, if there's something you guys specifically want to see, please let me know and I'll be sure to
Intriguing pace, Sanbakars
record it for you guys. Like if there's specific side quests that you know about that you would like to see or anything like that.
Over here.
Alrighty, now a beautiful morning out here.
We're not alone.
Let's
We
talk
are
to our
not.
mentor, Professor Fink.
Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
They got here
Can't we
before
outway
us.
past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here.
All right.
They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Sounds good.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No
Okay.
sense in announcing our arrival.
Sounds good.
Quickly now.
Maybe it was a good idea we dumped off some of our points into the stealth tree, because it looks like we may need it here.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
How exactly do I do that? Oh, I gotta get like real close.
Well done.
Okay. So, I do believe that these guys are going to be a little bit less likely to notice me because of the...
Ranrock said.
Okay. Real question is ooh... Ear dust.
What did...
Ear dust.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Alright, we're making really good progress so far. All these guys are going to be out of commission by the time they even notice we're here. Loyalist Sentinel. How about a Loyalist Petrificus?
Ramrock said so.
Alright. Alright, now this is the one I'm a little worried about, because how do I Petrificus one without alerting the other? Ooh, just like that. All you gotta do is be cracked. Alright, and there's a note right here. Maybe this will tell us why they're here.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
Search the tower and the surrounding area. Look for anything to do with the names. What you find here could be the key to goblin kind finally taking its rightful place in the world. And that was our buddy Ranrock. So it's probably safe to... Oh!
I will draw blood.
Alright. Will you? Oh god, I need my actual spells, please.
Levioso. Potato. Defendo. Accio.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, those guys got done undeniably dirty.
Towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
Okay, let me just give me a second there, Professor. Let me grab everything that I need to grab around here. Another one over here.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials.
Alright.
Looks like we found the entrance.
So just gonna let me in. Ooh. Alright, Professor. Fair enough.
Revelio. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Sounds good. I would like to learn the unlocking charm, because we've seen many a lock around since we've started this game. A lot of some of the collectibles and like field guide pages and stuff I've been trying to get are all inevitably locked behind these doors, so we are going to learn eventually.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor.
I mean, it was pretty
we
light
encountered
work.
goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked.
All right.
Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're all alone. I really should have used some
We're
of my
going to need to understand
plants
how
and stuff while I was
Ranrock's
there.
loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe.
Yes, sir.
The one.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, grab this unidentified gold hand item.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Alright, let's just jump down here. Here it is. Okay, investigate this. And there is our doorway. Whoa. Alright. Enter Percival Rackham's trial. We're not missing anything. Nothing important here. The first trial. Oh, I'm a little stressed. A little stressed. I mean, we've proven ourselves thus far, but if everything we've done was just to get
I've seen
here,
this before.
these trials are about to be
and the
crazy.
restricted section. Revelio.
tell me there's something in behind this. I thought I was about to be a secret guru that time. Alright. So we've got a straightaway, and we've got 2 downward paths.
Impressive.
Okay, a reservoir of magic.
That must have done something.
Opens up the bridge.
Let's have a look around.
Oh, I'm sketched out already. Okay. So grab some of those. Make sure to grab all the chests in here because, let's be honest, once we complete these trials, we have no reason to come back to these rooms, I wouldn't imagine. So, work on grabbing. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't appreciate. That was sketchy as all get out. Okay. More pools of magic.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Do I want to enter it from this side? Ooh, man. I have no idea where we are or what we're doing, but I feel like we're making progress, so I guess that's really all that matters. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for these knights to do me dirty.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Alrighty. How many? I see 3. That's light work. Okay. Light work, I say, as he absolutely pummels me. So these smaller guys are...
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Nice. Yeah, that guy's having a bad day. Alright, so this looks like the way towards some secrets, potentially.
What have the keepers planned for me?
So if I hit you, you're gonna open. Oh god, please don't close. Please don't close on me. That was not a vibe. All of that for green uniform? Man, those wavy platforms stressed me out. Alright, so we want to go this way? Oh man, some of these puzzles are gonna do
These
me
look familiar.
so dirty. Okay, so let's switch to our Accio. I want to bring this down to us. Accio this way. I guess this way, maybe? Oh, I kind of want to get over there somehow. Meh. Not that important. So we can run over to this. Nice.
More statues.
Alright. More combat here. Oh man, we're in trouble.
Depulso. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Just kidding.
Not making this easy on me.
I'm assuming. This is the way.
Accio.
Okay. Then we want to walk through this. No. I guess not.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Oh. There we go.
Accio.
Grab this chest here. Now, run back through it probably, right? From the other angle. Yeah, exactly, okay.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Accio.
Alright.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Yeah, you're telling me. Okay, so that's the way forward. Ooh, we got fights again.
Defender. Expelliarmus.
Yeah, being able to hit them with their own weapon is kind of gnarly.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Honestly, makes Expelliarmus probably one of our most useful
Depulso.
tools in our little
Expelliarmus.
tool chest, I guess you could say. That's gonna hurt.
Incendio. Defender. Accio.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Expelliarmus.
You're done. Okay, heal up a little bit. He just killed his own buddy. I don't really want to waste. Okay, whoa. How many of these guys are there?
Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Okay.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Okay, let's use some of our ancient magic here. Kind of stockpiling it probably for a little too long. Okay, need to heal again.
Expelliarmus.
Throw that at him.
Incendio.
Incendio,
Defender.
Findo,
Accio.
Accio, Depulso, Leviosa. I hit him with a little bit of everything. I definitely would have to say that the Sentinels and the Knights and the Guardians and all these, they're definitely the hardest threat we've come across. I don't know why I jumped that and didn't just Accio myself to it. Okay.
Accio.
I'm gonna hazard a guess that we're gonna wanna... I don't know if that was even worth my while at all. So I guess we're gonna wanna go this way. Or actually, do you think that I could have I definitely think I could have. Okay. I'm sure there are secrets galore here. I wouldn't mind to have gotten that chest that was down there, but honestly, I don't want to. I don't even know if I want to take the time to grab it. Some of you in the comments probably tell me that that was a bad idea, but whatever. Let's keep on keeping on here. This is quite the trial. I feel like we've been running through this tomb for a minute, and at this point, you could tell me we've been going in circles, and I would believe you at this point, honestly. And it's given us about 7 Wiggenwelds, and this, to me, looks like it could be some boss battle territory.
Look at this.
Alrighty, here's the plan. I'm throwing everything I've got. Okay.
Expelliarmus.
I'm just gonna keep on throwing things.
Incendio.
Okay, the Incendio hit him. Oh, I saw that on the ground just a second too late.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
I keep thinking that Incendio is Confringo and all these other freaking spells. I'm just... that was kind of a waste of my Expelliarmus too. Oh, that guy's gonna fly out at me. You're telling me that wasn't an actual Incendio hit? I refuse to believe. Oh yeah, that's not blockable. Okay, Incendio again. Expelliarmus again.
Incendio. Levioso.
Okay, get away from that. I can fight this one. Okay, he fell off.
Expelliarmus.
Dusted. Oh god. Hit the Pensive Guardian with Ancient Magic and destroy the orb as it's charging up. Okay. So it's gonna pop up with different colors of magic, and we just have to...
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Nice.
Expelliarmus.
Okay, I want to grab some of this ancient magic that's here.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Wish my Incendio wasn't buns.
Defendo. Accio.
Okay, that stuff sketches me out.
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus. Ka-chow. Okay. I'd like for him to use his little thingy again, honestly. That would be really helpful.
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Alright, this guy's definitely quite tanky, for sure.
Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Okay. Get away from that attack, whatever that is.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defender. Protego. Stupefy.
Oh man, that was close.
Levioso.
Okay, hit him with it.
Expelliarmus.
Back up.
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus.
Accio. Levioso.
None of these moves are doing a single thing to him. I think that might have been the first hit we've taken in this fight so far, so...
Levioso.
Oh, come on, he's so close. We're almost there. Now that right there was a battle and a half.
What a relief.
You're telling me we did all that for just another memory? Oh wow, this is really nice.
Revelio.
Okay. I see a
Another
chest. Hit this chest first. Percival Rackham's Memories. In we go. It's a powerful
Your
magic.
ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
And this must be why they have to be really careful
Every year
about
a
who they
student
give this
sees
power
something
to.
sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
She's up to something, I fear. I guess you won't be finding that out in the first trial.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Well, this looks like the way. Back to the map chamber. That was quite the boss battle. There's Professor Rackham. Oh, and Rookwood. Nice.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe.
You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you.
Fair enough.
Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensieve.
Before the witch from the last Pensieve, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensieve provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where
You're
to start.
telling me.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Yes, Mr. Rookwood.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Nice.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
All right. Yet another main mission down the drain. Oh. Looks like fall is in full tilt here at Hogwarts. So pretty. We're back here, starting a brand new day. All right. Percival Rackham's trial has been completed. I wonder if there's going to be a trial per keeper, so maybe 4 trials in total. All right. Assuming we'll be getting some owl post here at any moment. If I had to
should
guess.
ask Sirona at the
Oh.
Three Broom.
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
All right. Anything else? Alrighty, so I see 3 main quests. Let's kind of see what we've got on the go here. So, we've got a class. We've got Beasts class. Gladwin Moon, the Hogwarts caretaker, wishes to speak with me about something. Okay, so that's his quest. We have a 3rd quest as well. The Helm of Urtkot, which is down in Hogsmeade. We'll have to speak to Sirona about that. We can also go to Hogsmeade as well to get our broom enhancement. We'll have to redo that 3 combat plant assignment, as we used the Mandrake before we used the other 2, so that was a fail on my part. So let's go talk to Gladwin Moon here, see what he has to say.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you.
Oh.
I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Okay, fair enough. While I'm here, I believe I have quite a few of these house tokens, which I might as well place in here. I believe I have 13 of them out of 16. So these are, you get them by finding the Daedalian keys around the map. So let me just throw as many of these in here as I have. That way when it comes time
this Daedalian keys challenge is coming along nicely.
We'll have them all in here. So I think we have one more to throw in. And then that's all. Alright. Let's go see what Mr. Moon has for us here. As I was saying, he is the current caretaker of Hogwarts during this era. Already seems to be just about as quirky as Mr. Filch, if not maybe even a little more. The only time we've seen him, he was rambling on about demiguises on the side of the road, so we'll see what the man has in store for us here. And there he is. Alrighty, Mr. Moon. What can I do for you?
Hello again, Mr. Moon. Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something.
Fair enough.
Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Interesting.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
I got it.
Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear.
Okay.
That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them.
All right.
In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr.
We'll help him out.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora.
Nice.
That's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing.
All right.
Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
No problem. Alrighty, so let's learn ourselves some Alohomora here. Circle, come around the corner. And there we are. Brand new spell. Alrighty. Which... Oh, do I even need to...
Alohomora.
Use L and R to move the sparks and rotate the dials to both corresponding... Okay. So I got that one spinning, and I got that one spinning. Okay. Interesting little lockpick minigame.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one...
Revelio.
This is a restricted area of the castle after all.
Okay.
Alohomora.
Oh. There we go. So, not too hard of a mini-game, just, Dear Mirabelle, my dear Dot has been asking after you. Perhaps I can convince her to stop in for a butterbeer or two if you were to join us. It's been far too long. When you do manage to come by, I wonder if you'd be able to part with a few of your plants, the more fragrant ones. Ever since the troll attack, customers have been complaining about the smell of, believe it or not, old socks. Nothing I've tried seems to cover the stench. Hoping to see you soon, with or without the plants. Your friend, Sirona.
Revelio.
Alrighty. You have anything else of importance in here? Alrighty. Went ahead and grabbed everything we could out of that room. Obviously that there is a Daedalian key. Great, so we're going to want to keep an eye out for that. We got another note here. Professor Fig, I'm in receipt of your most recent owl. Apologies for the delay in my response. I'm still receiving a good deal of correspondence regarding the introduction of the not-so-recent stooging penalty in Quidditch, which in my humble opinion has brought the game into the modern age. Astonishing, frankly, how many spectators want nothing less than seeing Quidditch keepers flattened entirely. As to the topic of your recent letter, we at the Ministry assure you that any and all potential threats to wizard kind are taken quite seriously. I have made note of your concerns, and in as much as time allows, the Department of Magical Law Enforcement will ensure that the matter is looked into, schedule permitting. We value the opinions of esteemed wizards such as yourself, and you may rest assured that we have matters well in hand. Anybody that knows the Harry Potter world knows how finicky the Ministry can be. Should you wish, I can have my secretary secure seats for yourself and a guest in this year's Quidditch final. I think you'll be delighted to see the results of a well-run and efficient government. Warmest regards, Ferris Spavin,
Revelio.
the current Minister for Magic. That's a level 2 lock, so we're not getting in there. Can grab this chest as we go by. Looks like we're going to have a lot of gear to get rid of by the time we're done this. Casting Revelio reveals authority figures and enemy locations, allowing you to scout ahead and remain undetected. Another note here. Reminder to staff, the Hogwarts house elves do an exceptional job of keeping the castle in order. We are seldom unprepared for any number of items that they might encounter each day. However, only the other day, an unexpected stash of wizarding crackers went off from behind a cushion. The cacophony was most untoward, engulfing one poor elf in blue smoke and giving those of us nearby an abominable ringing in our ears for the rest of the day. I expect that culprit was Peeves. Please keep an eye out and be careful. Matilda Weasley, Deputy Head Mistress. So Peeves is up to no good. Okay, where is this key gonna take me? Back down to this crate. Well, I don't think I've actually shown on camera me getting a Daedalian key yet, so let's do it here now. So essentially the goal is to slap the key as it crosses the keyhole. Whenever it's going to choose to do that. A little bit of a reaction time test there. But honestly, yeah, I've noticed it's pretty forgiving. As long as you hit the X button at kind of the right time, you should be good. Alright, I don't really want to spend too much time searching each of these rooms, so we will keep on moving on here.
Revenue.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
Okay.
We're raising a generation.
Ooh, we're talking crap about all the students. That's not good. I guess, we're not overly impressive. Alright.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Leviosa.
Okay.
Hello, Hamura.
Okay. I'm stressed. Wow, that was actually slick. Found them both right at the exact same time. That worked out pretty good for us. Ooh, he's gonna notice me. Okay, there's the red one found. Where is... There we go. Making light work of these.
I don't think that's what that class is for.
Just gonna sneak on by.
Leave goblins alone.
Grab the demiguise moon.
I'm a prefect too. That's it. 50 house points.
Hey, yo. 50 house points. Ooh, get me out of here, 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 get me out of here. Collect this field guide page. And I guess next we want to head up to the hospital wing.
Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though.
Stress.
Well.
Revelio.
Students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Okay.
I had planned to bet a few.
Not gonna be able to read that here. Quidditch injury, though.
Hufflepuff? The Ravenclaw?
It's a level 2 lock.
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not.
Oh, there we go. Another field guide page there. Grab these while we can. Let's get out of here. I mean, I assume since this is the faculty wing, most of this is going to be off limits all day. If I had to guess. Which is fine with me. Are you gonna notice me if I just waltz right by like that? No, you're not. I appreciate you guys for being trash. Now. Might have to get that from a different angle, that, Not Depulso. Oh, there's a frickin' homie right there. Look over there! It's a bird, it's a plane! Excuse me, deuces. Nope. You know nothing about me. I am just I'm a figment of your imagination. Run. I forgot I got the ability to sprint. Should have been doing that this whole time. And undissolution.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this.
Fair enough.
Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this
100%.
mystery.
We'll help him.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Sounds good. So that was our first main mission of this, I guess you could say, chapter here. Next, what do we have in store? There's a side quest down by the boathouse. We've got another main quest here, which I think is where we'll go next. Go to our first beasts class. This should be a good one. Alrighty. Starting us right off here. Waiting until the start of the morning. See, some of our fellow students are already in class and ready to go.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Alrighty.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant.
Tap right and assign the petting brush. Assign it here.
I like to think it enriches his experience.
Nice. Okay.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
Making it look easy.
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beef?
Okay, so now you can get some beast feed here. Oh, he's so excited. Oh, this is cute.
What do pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast.
All right.
And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
All right. Going to meet a different kind of beast here. Not the puffskein, something else. Kneazles.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
Hey!
Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
I was gonna say, somebody take that kid's wand away.
Peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Yeah, buddy. You don't want to pick a fight with me. Aw, what a sweetie. Try to pull his whiskers off. Oh.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this
Pull your
class.
whiskers off, buddy.
Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Kneazles just as you did with Gerald.
Hi, friends. Here's a brush.
The Kneazles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see
Food.
one. As do I.
Give you a nice little brush.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now,
Nice little brush.
where is our
Give you some
new
food.
student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Sounds good.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
I love it. I want 30 Kneazles right now.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way.
Oh, as you can see, I've got my own fantastic beast here making making an appearance
They're
for
nearly as bad as the savages
Beasts
in
class.
Woodward's
Hi,
poacher
Stormy.
pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over
All right,
dead beasts.
off you go.
Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
I swear she wasn't a paid actor.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years.
All right.
Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Sounds good. Thank you, Professor Horwin. Oh,
Over here.
hey, Poppy.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
All right, Poppy. Where are we off to? Off to the forest?
I wouldn't take just anyone there.
Is this a level
In
1
fact,
lock?
You're the first.
Nope. Okay.
Really? Well, thank you. I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Well, I certainly wasn't going to let them take the whiskers off of that, right off of that poor thing's face. No way.
Quite the weather we're having. What do you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Grab as much moonstone as we can along the way.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Okay.
Stand back.
Whoa.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just
That
magnificent?
is why the beast class is probably one of the coolest ones.
Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Yeah, unless you want to end up like Draco Malfoy. Do it right. Bow even further. Holy.
I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like.
There you go, Highwing.
I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't
Cute.
know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Aw. I want one. Off she goes.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason
Besties.
students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right.
It's no
The
good.
poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange.
It is
Sounds as
suspicious.
if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it.
All right,
Find out
Stormy.
what's going on.
Come
what
here,
they're
girl.
doing.
My goodness, please don't knock all my stuff over.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
I'm sure we will. Thanks for showing me a literal hippogriff. I appreciate that. Alrighty, guys. I think it is a good spot right there to end it. Can't really top beating a hippogriff, I don't think. The next episode, I believe we are going to head over to the Three Broomsticks and chat with Sirona. See if she knows anything about Ranrock and what the goblins might be up to. So, as always, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.